In this video, we'll be diving into calculus as it relates to the first principles. So stay tuned to learn all about the fundamentals concepts behind calculus and how it all ties back to its foundational principles. So let's get started. Now, to differentiate f of x is equal to x squared using the first principle, we start by using the definition of the first principle, which is f prime of x is equal to lim as h approaches 0 and f of x plus h minus f of x divided by all over h is equal to, now I'm gonna plug in the function f of x is equal to x squared into the definition of the derivative, and we're gonna get now uh, on f of x, like on x, we're gonna substitute x plus h all squared minus f of x is x squared all over h is equal to lim as h approaches 0. Now I'm going to expand this bracket, so it's gonna be x plus h into x plus h minus x squared divided by h. Let me erase the top part. Let me erase this step. And also this step. Our next step is to foil the bracket. Okay. So we need to foil the bracket. It's f prime of x is equal to lim as h approaches 0. Once we still have the denominator of h, then we need to carry on with the lim expression. Typically h is equal to 0, but we need to carry on with the lim expression, because if it substitutes directly 0 on h, then it's not gonna work. We are going to get undefined. There's no denominator of 0 in maths. X times x, we're gonna get x squared plus x times h, we're gonna get xh. H times x, we're gonna get xh. H times h, we're gonna get h squared minus x squared divided by h. Then it's gonna be equal to, if we add like terms, x squared and x squared, they will cancel out. Xh plus xh, you're gonna get 2xh plus h squared divided by h. Let me erase this part because we no longer need this part. Now is equal to lim. Let us take out the common factor of h on numerator. It's going to be h, and we are going to be left with 2x plus h divided by h. H and h they will cancel out, and then we're going to be left with 2x plus 0. Once h cancels out on denominator, we're going to be left with 0. You can substitute 0 directly on h. 2x plus 0 is 2x, and this is our final answer. That's how it differentiates by using first principle. Let us try another one. Feel free to try number 2 if you understand, but if you don't understand, feel free to take a seat and watch and learn. So you always, when you are differentiating using first principle, you always kick things in with this formula: f prime of x is equal to lim as h approaches 0 f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Now, we need to plug in f of x in this formula. So it's going to be 5. Now, we are going to substitute x plus h for f of x. For f of x plus h, we are going to substitute x plus h into x from f of x. So it's going to be x 5 into x plus h minus 4 minus f of x is 5x minus 4 all over h is equal to lim as h approaches 0. Now we need to distribute the bracket. 5 times x, we're gonna get 5x. 5 times h, we're gonna get 5h minus 4. Minus, now we are going to distribute these brackets by -1. Negative, so we are going to get negative 5x. -1 times -4, we're gonna get positive 4. Now all over h. Let me erase some few steps so that we can continue to solve to get the first derivative. To differentiate f of x is equal to 5x minus 4. Now 5x minus 5x, they will cancel out. Minus 4 plus 4, they will cancel out, and we are going to be left with 5h divided by h. Now don't forget about the lim expression. So h and h, they will cancel out, and once h cancels out, you can substitute that. If it's possible, you can substitute directly 0 on h, but in this case our answer is just 5. Then our first derivative is just 5. Feel free to try this one. Feel free to pause the video and attempt number 3. So on number 3, we're still going to differentiate f of x is equal to x squared minus 5x plus 9 by using first principle. So it's gonna be lim as h approaches 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. So it's going to be equal to lim as h approaches 0 on x. On x squared, we are going to substitute x plus h all squared minus 5. On x, we're going to substitute x plus h plus 9 minus f of x. F of x is just x squared minus 5x plus 9 all over h is equal to lim as h approaches 0. Earlier in this video, I showed you how to fold this bracket. So it's gonna be x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus -5 times x. We're gonna get -5x. -5 times h, you're gonna get -5h plus 9. Negative times x squared, we're gonna get negative x squared plus 5x minus 9 all over h. Let me erase the top part. Let me just erase the top part. And then f prime of x, it's gonna be equals to x squared and negative x squared. They will cancel out. 2xh, there's no common factor for 2xh. Negative 5x plus 5x, they will cancel out. There's no common factor for h squared, so we are going to write h squared the way it is. And negative 5h, there's no common factor for negative 5h. Positive 9 and negative 9, they will cancel out. So this is how you add them. Let me erase the top part because I didn't put lim expression. So it's gonna be lim as h approaches 0. Our numerator was 2x minus 5h plus h squared all over h. 2xh actually all over h, because it's this one and this one and this one is equal to lim as h approaches 0. Let us take out the common factor of h on numerator. So we're gonna be left with 2x minus 5 plus h all over h. Let me erase this part. Let me erase here. So let me erase here. So no, it's fine. It's fine, bro. So h and h, they will cancel out, and we're gonna be left with 2x minus 5. And once h cancels out on denominator, we're gonna substitute directly the 0 on the remaining h on numerator. So our final answer is gonna be 2x minus 5. So that's how it differentiates by using first principle. So feel free to ask for more questions on the comment section. So for today's video, we're gonna wrap up everything here. Thanks again for watching this video. Have a nice day.